So I made a YouTube video 3 years ago titled Just Be Simple. And for those y'all who do not know, the brand, the lifestyle brand that I came up with before I started this content creation journey of being a streamer, being a YouTuber, is called Just Be Simple. And I now have a book. And it's catered around your mindset, the Just Be Simple Mindset Guide, a step-by-step guide that you can do today blindly. Okay? Now, I want to refresh some things because I've grown. I have risen above so many things that I was living in, I was residing in from 3 years ago to now, and I want to touch on some things that I have learned throughout these 3 years of still doing what I'm doing, maturing through life, experiencing through life with wisdom, with information, studying life, studying energy, people, places, circumstances, why you are the way that you are, patterns. A lot has changed in a great way. And one of the things that I want to talk about first is allowing yourself to have what you've earned. Allow yourself to have what is rightfully yours. Because everybody wants ownership. Everybody talks about it. Everybody wants to have their own family, their own brand, their own shop, their own page, their own brand, their own team. But leadership is what's not talked about enough. The leadership, the maturity, the relatability, the personability that it takes to intertwine your energy with other people. It's a lot. And for those of y'all who do not know, there is a book, there's a page, there's a mentor for everything and anything. Understand that. There is a teacher of any kind, any place in the world for you right now, today. And when you really think about it, is the world small or is the world big? Right? But you got to allow yourself to have what you've earned. And don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel peer pressured about it. Don't feel bad about it. Like survivor's guilt. You have risen above of what has been the pattern before you, right? Bestowed upon you, this has been the pattern. You have been aware. Awareness is everything. Awareness, you've been aware of this cycle. You want to change it. And you do. On TikTok, they have this new thing called Group 7. And Group 7 is, people who are the generational shifters, the cycle shifters of their family, right? You could say the black sheep, the whatever you want to put in, that's Group 7. That's what they're consisted of. And it's cool to be aware, to know that there are other people like yourself in this world, so you don't feel alone. But you still got to do the work. You still have to do the shadow work. You have to know what it's like being a leader by leading. If a car's coming and you are the line leader, if something happens, you will be the first to get hit or the first to get bruised. Why? Because you are the eyes and the vision of your followers. And I don't really like that word, but hey, it depends if you are a mindful follower or a mindless follower. Because some of the best leaders were the best followers, the best mature, mindful followers, right? The best teachers are the best students. Y'all heard of this, okay? So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned this year with just being simple, right? And then making decisions that I've been had in my mind. For instance, this book. I been said I wanted to write a book before I became a streamer because I love reading, right? So all the things that I'm doing, and I truly wish that you contribute this to your life as well. Anything that you like, create it. Anything that you consume, create it. And it's not about what you can do better, it's what you can do. What you can do. The people that are in your space, your family, your friends, your cousins, your peers, your students, your classmates, your job, your employers, your employees, right? They're not your competition. They're not in the way of you. Now, there's going to be a psychological game that is being played during the game of thinking that they're your competition, but it's not them versus you. No. It's you versus you yesterday. And the more you sit with that, you look around and you say to yourself, what I'm doing today is not so much of a leap, so much of a jump forward, but I feel so much better. I feel so much more cleansed and patient with myself. You see, that makes a huge difference. A phenomenally huge difference, right? And so being able to make that decision and really take that first step that I always knew I needed to make. Exiting people out your life, exiting habits out your life, exiting foods out your life, exiting you name it. Because what I'm explaining is cognitive dissonance. Your cognitive dissonance has to be strong, which is you knowing that smoking is bad, for this example. You knowing that smoking is bad for you, yet you still smoke because you're so attached to it. You know that it can kill you, cause cancer. We all say F cancer. Yet, this is one of the quickest ways to get you what you don't want. So, your cognitive dissonance, your decision-making skills, and your discipline is low. And that's very important. That's very important. I'm not going to think of something and not execute it, good or bad, right or wrong. If I think it, I'm going to introspect why I thought about it. And I like to write, so I write shit down, put it in my notes if I only got my phone next to me, or I'll write it down on a piece of paper. Sometimes I'll write shit and then rip it up and throw it away. Because I just have to get that thought out. And it helps tremendously. So those two things apart with me writing this book. And side note, okay, I came up with this idea at about this time of night. It's about 2:30 a.m. right now, September. Like September 21st. And I have a picture to prove it. That's the first day I came up with the title. And I went on Google Doc and I just started typing. I went on Google Doc and I started typing. But I have another project in the works as well, another book, but that's between you and I. That's on the hush hush. But all of that, I'm correcting that with myself. I'm applying it with myself. And it takes time to connect that. It does. Because you can connect the dots and it's still not afflict any change in your behavior. But when it does, oh shit. Oh shit. When it actually starts working, now it's time to get to work for real. Because now you're in a different space of work. You're not working hard now. You've been working hard for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Now it's time to work smart. You know that you know that you do not need to be in too many places at once. You're only one person with one vessel, but your energy spreads vast. Your energy spreads throughout. That's what's important. That's what's important. So, y'all put in the comments what some huge lessons y'all have learned this year, y'all have taken away. Those of you guys who would like to purchase this book, and it is an ebook, by the way. It is strictly an ebook. We're on Amazon. Huh? How you like that? We're on Amazon. We're on Patreon. We're on Draft2 Digital. We're on the website, justbesimple.shop. Go to the website and you'll see it. Top of the page says new book. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I thank y'all so much for the love and support. We're in the fourth quarter. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't stop because somebody else told you. I think you should stop. You're going too hard. Keep going. You got more in the tank. I love you. Keep taking care of yourself. It's your boy JB, and I'm out.